Hi, welcome to another IWCS video. Today we're going to be talking maintenance on your iriComm 3.0 wireless headset. Let's get to it. Alright, today we're going to be talking about maintenance of your iriComm 3 headset. There's a couple of areas that I'd like to cover today. First of all, I'd like to talk about this contact point here at the bottom. Now, this is a gold-plated contact point. It's magnetic. Behind it there's an iron magnetic core which allows you to attach your charging wire. Now, because it's gold plated, it's corrosion resistant, but if salt deposits build up, you might have a connection problem when charging. Therefore, your first line of defense with your charging point would be to flush the whole headset and also the charging point with some lukewarm water after use in salt water. A second thing you can do to further guard and protect this charging point would be to use some Molykote 44 grease to put a thin layer on top of that charging point in order to keep it completely free of debris. Just want to put a little bit on your cotton tip. It doesn't take a lot. A little goes a long way, as they say. And then you just coat that charging point, and any water which gets on that is just going to bead right off. You still want to flush the whole headset, but it's just going to make it even easier to maintain the full function of that charging point. Now, while you have your Molykote grease out, you might as well take a look at these small tightening screws here for the headband rail. Now, these tightening screws, if over tightened, can get stuck, and when loosened again, in worst case scenario, pull out the brass nut at the back. Now, to stop this from happening, like I said, now that you have your grease out, you might want to just loosen this nut enough to see the threads, and you just want to coat those threads slightly with the same Molykote 44 medium grease, and then just screw it back in. That's gonna do is it's gonna, even though over tightened, it's just gonna loosen immediately again. It won't get stuck the same way. Just lubricate that thread, basically. Now, we've covered the tightening screws, we've covered the charging contact point. The last area, or the third area of interest, would be the stitching in the headband here. Once flushed with fresh water, it's a good idea to dry that off, because it will increase the lifetime of that stitching. That's just a quick one. And then finally, I'd like to talk about the boom mic Windguard, protective foam Windguard that we have here. Now, as you see here on the table, I have 3 with me, and that's because there's 3 possibilities with this headset. The first one here is the standard Windguard, or wouldn't even call it a Windguard because it's for indoor use. It's just a standard microphone guard, foam guard. For outdoor use, you would want to use the medium, and for extreme windy conditions, you would want to use the large one, actually placed over the small, in order to have a snug fit. The reason I'm talking about these is that you might want to remove these after use in salt water to also clean the boom mic. So you want to, again, lukewarm water flush this boom mic, and then you just want to blow on it to remove any excess water. You don't want to use high pressure air on this at all. You just want to give it a quick blow to remove any excess water. You can then take your dry wind guards, put them back on, slip them right back on there. And your headset's basically maintained, and shelf life is increased. It's good to go, and you'll hopefully have your iriComm 3 for many years to come working at full operational capability. Well, that's pretty much it for today. Thanks for watching this video. If you have any questions, then just leave a comment below and we'll answer it as best as we can. Thanks for watching.